Anderson. And a reporter tonight on the sideline is Allie LaForce. It's the Cardinals facing the home team. And you take a look at this home team. They hold a one-game lead in the series, looking to take 2 straight before going on the road.
And you've heard the adage, a playoff series doesn't start until someone wins on the road. I'm not so sure about that. I mean, as the top seed, all they have to do is take care of business on their home court. They did that in their last game. We'll see if that's the case again here tonight.
Tries the spin move. Here's Westbrook. And it's Westbrook again missing. It's tipped. Taking a look at the Cardinals. So we know game 1 didn't go their way, but they've shown resilience on their journey to the final.
A 7-game series is a chess match of adjustments. They're down now, but they'll be a complete...
Always up!
Putting on a show. I see you, big fella.
That's the 3rd straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket. And there's the ferociousness. Got to enjoy Westbrook taking flight and slamming it down there with authority. Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Here's Westbrook. Oh, he jams it right over Wembanyama.
Above the rim, Westbrook making his presence felt.
Here's Doncic. Outside for Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Doncic outside. To the middle. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the rollers. Well, and he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure power.
We can feel that one all the way over here.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Westbrook scanning the floor. He takes it in. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
That's Russell's go-to. He loves to go right to the rim off of a drive.
Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And it goes down 2 points.
Hit works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Those long arms and elbows coming at you. Chet on the bounce. And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Here's Cunningham. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Cunningham is not shy about mixing it up down low. He's got a great feel around the rim.
Pass to Bryant. Right side, Pippen. Just 4 to shoot. Here he goes. And Pippen slams it in.
Nice drive by Pippen there. Terrific at just finding his way to the rim.
The deep three from Thompson. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Cardinals.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Bryant, it's a wide open look. It's good on the putback.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And Cunningham with the slam.
And the challenge defensively is to find Cunningham at all three levels. He can beat you at the rim. He can beat you from 30 feet out and everything in between.
Here's Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Outside Tatum. Back to Ware. Outside Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
That's exactly what you want to see from AD, using that length and that athleticism to cause problems.
Back to Adebayo. The kick out to Cunningham. Driving to the basket. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. It's Bryant, high post. Scoreless thus far. Tatum no good.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The shape. It's Miller on the wing. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Miller. Shoots the three. Connects from three-point range. And now just a 2-point Cardinal lead.
A huge reason Miller went so high in the draft. His three-point stroke. It's exactly what you want in a wing.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And finished off by Anthony Davis.
I'm sorry, it's just so much fun watching AD play that way with that type of power around the rim.
Pass to McDaniels. Back to Cunningham. McDaniels outside. From downtown. And Cade Cunningham good for three. Cunningham's got 9 points.
The shot Cunningham continues to hone. When he's connecting from deep, this offense really opens up.
Again, the Cardinals score.
And the D just a step slow, reacting to the step back.
It's Cunningham with the drive.
And he had all of us at the table quivering. What a move by Cade.
Here's Kobe. Here's Tatum. And he drives in. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess. And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. And Louisville, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Takes it down to Middleton. Barnes outside. And here's Harper from the arc. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Louisville leading by 7. Nifty move. And it's laid in by Suggs. Suggs has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Cardinals shooting their first free throw of the night.
Well, there's one thing you can say about George. By and large, he plays with an even temperament. Never gets too high, never gets too low.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Suggs. Louisville, no good that time either. Here's KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
That's easy money for Durant. Just too long, too skilled.
Here's Suggs. And it's Kurlenko with the rebound. Doncic outside. Leonard on the wing. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Suggs. And Louisville making a change here.
Number 23.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Drills the three-pointer.
And we're so used to Doncic operating with the ball in his hands, but it's good to see him mix it up and work off the catch.
And Benyama outside. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Doncic, no good.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
Outside for George. And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
And so it's Louisville with it. And James throws it down.
LeBron, the old man, throwing it down. Not much anyone can do about that still.
Doncic looking it over. Back to Wembanyama. Victor Wembanyama.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
George with the bucket.
This is a guy who knows his shot inside and out. George gets the ball and knows what to do with it.
Took him no time at all on that one. KD's got 4 points in the quarter.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Mobley. And Westbrook, here we go. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. Doncic outside. Driving the lane.
And if you give Luka just a sliver of daylight, this is what you get.
A kick out to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Outside, George. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Westbrook. Mobley trying to free himself up. And it's Westbrook missing.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
And the dunk by Doncic.
And great court awareness there helps Luka find an opening, and he just explodes on the drive.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Outside for George. Money from the wing. George has got 5 now.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Pass to Kirilenko. Outside Durant. Doncic with it. 9 points in the game so far. On the wing, Gordon. Back to James. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's Kobe. And it's blocked by Kirilenko. The 17-footer. Not enough on that one as it misses.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Because of his footwork and fundamentals, Thompson always looks on balance and does a great job of squaring his shoulder.
Back to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Bryant. Pass to Ware. And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul. Substitution on the court.
Outside, Kobe. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. Bryant got 6 points.
On offense, the efficiency of Bryant is really something else. He always seems to have a different type of shot up his sleeve.
Bryant left side. .110 left from the first half. And good that time.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Pass to Barnes. In the corner, it's Ingram. Barnes the screen. Ingram attacking. Here's Harper. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Harper's got his first bucket of the night.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Here's Tatum. And it's Harper with the rebound.
And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Back to Barnes. Gets it down to Middleton. Shot clock at 5. And Harper slams it in.
Oh, showing the hops there. Harper can get up with the best of them.
Tatum gets the bucket. There's 10 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Barnes. The kick out to Harper. From deep. The shot. No good. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very... close game here. Cardinals lead by 5. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in game 2. Here's Edwards. Here's the drive. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that.
Oh, look at that play right there.
Okay, that's how it's done.
Woo! Wow.
Don't you wish you could leap like Pippen? I mean, I do.
Out to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Green by James. Harper with the steal. Pass to Ingram. And stolen by LeBron. Pippen for three. Holmgren unable to get that one.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall.
Outside Harper. Jackson with the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Harper with the ball. He's picked up by Holmgren. Cardinals leading by 5. Here's Vassell. Outside for Pippen. Trains the three-pointer. Pippen's got 7 points.
Practically automatic shot there by Pippen. He knows he just needs the ball, and he is good to go.
Ingram. It's deflected. Vassell outside. And it's good off the back rim and in. Vassell's got the lead up to 10 now for Louisville. Here's Harper. Out to Ingram. Back to Harper. Inside. Here's Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
And a big dunk there from a springy Barnes. He gets up fast there for the hammer.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Substitution.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here the step back. Jump shot is good. He has 7.
Oh, PG is dynamite from that range. You can't let him get comfortable from there.
Out to Anthony. Top of the key, McDaniels. 4 on the clock. Miller outside. Doesn't go that time.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
Vassell, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Oh, wow!
That is powerful.
Wow. Just wow. I mean, Anthony letting that creativity shine through on that finish.
Pippen down low. And here's George for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
There's no surprise that PG knocked that down.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Here's Edwards. A beautiful finish inside by Ant.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Back to Cunningham. The kick out to Adebayo. Back to Cunningham. Pulls up. High post. Gets it alive. Adebayo on the follow.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. All alone. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
And the Cardinals making a change here. And here's Kobe from the arc. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Sinks the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Back to KD. Doncic outside. That one goes. Count it.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pass to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Even at this stage of his career, Westbrook is still a skilled playmaker in this league.
Aggressive drive from Durant.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And Thompson gets it to go.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And the Cardinals making a change here. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. 1:15 left to play here in the third. Durant for three. Cardinals with the rebound. Outside, James. Outside, George. Back to James. LeBron right at the doorstep, and he finds the two.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just throws his way inside and takes advantage. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Leonard shooting him up inside.
Nice mid-range there from Leonard. This is a shot he feels comfortable taking.
Here's LeBron. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strip to finish through the contact.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
What I appreciate about LeBron is how much he loves being a leader. He knows how much his teammates count on him.
And the basket is good. KD's got 10.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Good.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
And so it's Louisville holding on to an 8-point lead. Into the break. He's shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here's Doncic. And stolen by Tatum. Oh, and a fast break for Louisville. Tatum with the finish on a beautiful break.
Once the fast break is rolling, they know who to go to. Tatum can be trusted to find the finish.
Buries the long-range jumper. Thompson's got the lead up to 13 now for Louisville. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Cardinals?
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Good for his sixth make and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And it's Suggs missing. KD with it. Picked up by Suggs. And here's KD for three. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Launches it. Drops in the tray. And the Cardinals lead by 20.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
That should not be legal. Never seen it.
Whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Outside Leonard. On the wing, Doncic. And here's KD for three. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Outside for Davis. Back to Westbrook. Down low. And he could not get them. One to go. A lot of contact. And he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
He's just so savvy at drawing fouls. Davis gets to the line almost as much as anyone.
So he picks up just one from the line that time. And here's Doncic from the arc. Cardinals with the rebound. 22 is their biggest lead. And Russell Westbrook good for three.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Chalk up two there.
Well, the skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
And Westbrook throws it down hard.
Oh, get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. And here's Louisville. They're on a 20-7 run. And Kirilenko sends it back. Doncic outside. And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
First free throw is good. And Louisville making a change here.
Russell Westbrook at the line for two.
And both free throws good for Westbrook.
When Westbrook is facilitating the offense, that's when he is the most valuable contributor.
Durant, no good.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Back to Westbrook. LeBron outside. Just 5 to shoot. And the Cardinals miss again. Pass to KD. Shoots it. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Westbrook off target at the rim. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Now Cunningham fires away from way outside. No points there, only his third miss in 10 attempts from the floor. Pippen with it, and it's Miller picking him up. No good from LeBron. And here's Cunningham. Westbrook with the steal. Back to Pippen. Three-pointer. Knocks down the three ball.
And I like the pass from Westbrook there, wanting to hit the guys right in their spots.
And here's Adebayo outside.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Back to Cunningham. It's good from long range. Cunningham's got 19 points.
And you see that one motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance. And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal. You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Pippen for three.
And that'll effectively take care of game 2 here in the NBA Finals. We'll be switching venues for the next one, but right now, an important win for Louisville.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And they're going to even this NBA championship series at 1 game apiece. They couldn't have. Forward to fall into a 2-0 hole, and they knew it.
Well, and you said it. They couldn't afford to lose this one. And I just love the passion and determination they played with in running away with this win. These finals have only just begun, and boy, they look to be epic.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Russell Westbrook.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
To the inside. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Holmgren. Yep, that one goes in there.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Well, you talk about new school big men. Chet Holmgren is in that category. Rim protection and perimeter game all rolled into one.
Steps back. Pass to Anthony. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Why? Just